Hi YouTubers, I'm going to be doing Hotel Transylvania for Transformania. Now I was thinking about doing this, but then I found out but the first time I was trying to do this, it was actually the teaser trailer, but now I'm doing the official trailer to Hotel Transylvania for Transformania. So yeah.
Hey Drac, what's up? Here's to Hotel Transylvania.
Johnny worked so hard to make this extra special.
Fire! Oh, that's not good. Okay, thank you, dear son-in-law. Ruined everything.
Johnny, what are you talking about?
Your dad never really thought of me as part of the family. All because I'm not a monster.
So, you want to become a monster, huh?
Van Helsing?
The monstification ray turns humans into monsters and monsters into humans.
But is it safe though?
Great question. Huh?
That's weird. Nothing happened. Ugh. Nightmare! It's over! I'm human again! Hey Drac, what's up? Johnny? Oh no! Drac? No, no, you got me! You're human and I'm a monster. It's like Freaky Friday, but on a Tuesday, though. What's going on? Oh! Huh? My fur! What the? What's up, fellas? Right? Oh, I'm balding? Naked!
Yeah, so what did I think of the trailer? Now, I thought of it as a perfectly good trailer. Now, I know that there was like, like a few couple of it was a perfectly good trailer. So, yeah. And once again I had to suffer through an ad, once again I had to suffer through an ad. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, likewise that is. So, I think it was a perfectly good movie. I mean, a perfectly good trailer. Well, the movie hadn't already come out. That doesn't come out till this summer. No, the first three movies were perfectly fine. Well, and I was thinking about doing, like, old trailers. Like, I was thinking about doing that. At the time, I was thinking about doing that, which, of course, you all probably will be excited for all that. Well, if that is technically, but I mean, it's a perfectly good trailer. So now, what did I think of it? Now, I think it was a perfectly good one. I mean, I've done a lot of animated kids trailer reactions, and likewise, it's very obvious. Yeah. So, I think it was perfectly fine. They're probably gonna go through something in the beginning, and then in the middle of the movie, something bad is gonna happen to you know what I mean, right? And then they're probably gonna say, oh, now we have to find a way to get everything back to normal, which is kind of like which this anime kids movie is like, oh, we're trying to get everything back to normal, so then we can get back to all that. But I'm also wondering if there is going to be a villain in this movie. I mean, because I'd hate to see the villain from the third movie of this one become the villain of the fourth movie. I would hate to see that because if you remember the Hotel Transylvania 3, the villain came back to light, which of course you already know, which if you watch that you already know. So I think it was a perfectly good, well, trailer. I mean, aside from most of the stuff, I mean, I'm thinking about I mean, there's not a lot of new trailers out there, so when there's new trailers, then you can call me. But when there's new trailers, then you can call, then you can tell me if there's new, then you can call me in the comments. Yeah, because I think comments are back. I think are back. Then you can tell me in the comments. Well, if they work now. Well, if they do, if you of course have access to them, which case you do. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I think maybe it's a perfectly good trailer. It's a perfectly good trailer. I'll admit that. I mean, I was thinking about doing old trailer reactions, well, until there's new ones, which probably won't be coming out for a very, very long time. Yeah, so I think it was perfectly fine, so yeah. I mean, what else was there? I mean, it was a perfectly good one. I mean, I hope for there to be a new villain in this one. Yeah. So, I hope for there to be a new villain in the Hotel Transylvania 4 movie. Yeah, and I mean, it's coming out this summer. Yeah, so it looks like Sony must have worked really hard on this. Yeah, so I think maybe because when you think about it, this came out like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So let me think. Because the fourth one, I doubt that. I don't know if there is going to be a fifth one. I mean, I don't know if I can see a fifth. I don't know if I can see a fifth Hotel Transylvania happening. I don't know if I can see that happening at any point of time. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a perfectly good trailer reaction. Well, for this one, it is. For this is a perfectly good trailer, and I would give it a 5 out of 5, just like the last one. Which of course that is. So, what did I think of like when it will come out? I mean, it's probably just going to be the same actors. I mean, there's literally no actors. I mean, it's just the same. There's literally no new characters or actors at all. It's just the same old ones. I mean, there can't be like a new one. And what happened to that? What happened to the what happened to those other two characters? I mean, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, if you know, then yeah. Well, if you know it, then yeah, that's that. So, and now, like I said before, I've been doing a lot of animated kids trailer reactions. While I've also been doing like if you remember the Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, if you remember all the Star Wars trailer reactions, those ones were perfectly great. Or if you remember the Hightail one, which is very, very long, then you would know. Then you would be probably interested in this. And that's it for today. Peace out. Bye bye.